Up,
Hey.
sis? Hey, everybody. I'm in my bed, so.
No, you are good. I'm in my bed too, so you are.
Oh, you got the whole setup, okay?
You look cute. I love your hair.
It's time to get done over, okay? Period.
Look, I was
But
just
in quarantine, girl, like, I'm just like, nobody sees me right now, but.
I'm ready to get my hair done myself.
Now, you know I love the popping curls.
Thank you. I
And
tried.
color.
This is a wash and go from yesterday, so
See?
I'm trying.
Oh, look, black girl magic.
Okay, so look. Oh, I need to pin this.
Yeah, pin this. What's up, y'all? Hey, so does this show on my side too? Let me see. Okay, we'll work on that.
It shows what?
Does this live show like on my ankle as well, like on my feed?
It should
Okay.
show that you're
Well, they need to go ahead and join because we got a lot to talk about.
a lot to talk about. And we don't have time because I have a webinar that I'm supposed to be on. But look, I just felt like we absolutely had to talk about.
Girl, you already know what I'm about to say.
Because it was just this is so many things to break down about this the red table talk. There's so many questions that are unanswered. There's a lot to break down. Okay.
Right.
So we all know that August said what he said in his interview with Angela Yee 2 weeks ago, I think now, almost.
Yeah, it was very, very recent.
Yeah, like in the last, we'll say week and a half.
I was about to say about a week and a half, yeah.
Right. And then Jada said, we gotta go to I'm bringing myself to the table.
First of all, it took her forever to pull up some chairs at that table.
That's okay. Because I tweeted this morning. I was like, now look, when when Snoop Dogg, when when Jordan Woods all had to be called to the principal.
Red Tea.
AKA Red Table. So it was up and ready within 48 to 70. I was 72 hours at the latest.
At the max.
Where is this at? So the fact that like it came today,
but no, I'm not gonna lie though. She said she did previously record it though, but she didn't want to post it because of everything that's going on in the world. There was other things to talk about. She did say she at least recorded the episode, but wanted to wait until everything in the world died down, which I think is kind of like, Jada, no, we need it right then and there, girl.
Those that COVID, it is here to stay through 2020. Give us the tea. Give us what it is that we're asking for.
Right.
So, okay, so we all get the alert that the episode is out.
Girl.
Table is only Jada and Will. And for me, one of the things that was kind of surprising off rip was the fact that it was only 12 minutes long. I was like,
T.
I was like, first of all, I feel like this is about to be some bullshit, okay?
Yeah, they definitely played that safe. I'm not gonna lie. It was very safe to the point. And what I did not like about it is the fact that I felt like Jada really downplayed her relationship with August. Now, I'm over here like, Jada, you just left it open for August to come back with some more stuff. Like, you should have just kept it real. Like, look, Will, let's just address the world. We're some swingers. And that's what
But I think that Will and Jada have said that without saying it. So,
but that's not enough. Like, we need to.
She must have got a phone call.
What Jada has done is allow the world to kind of attack August for the truth, calling him, oh, he's a snitch, he's a open mouth, potty mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Jada should have really just been real about herself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the world is attacking August for him just speaking his truth. Like,
well, I see people dragging Jada too. I've seen a lot of people.
I see it now though than I saw it before.
At the beginning, people were saying that Jada took advantage of him. So okay, so let's talk about the fact that August was not there. I felt like August should have been invited to the red table. Like, if you're gonna talk about it and say that you're gonna bring yourself to the table, and August, you've had T.I. Like, I'm just using examples that I've seen, but like T.I., Snoop, Jordan Woods, you brought them to the table and you held them to be accountable. I didn't think it was 100% accountable. I think
for sure.
The only thing that she like held herself to was the fact that, yeah, I slept with another man. And that was it. And it was just like, this is so much more than that. The only reason why August ever brought up the fact that he was with you was because he was hurt and scarred from that. That needs to be a conversation.
I just feel like the image that, you know, I'm 90s babies to the T. You know, the image that we had of Will and Jada was this Hollywood black couple, don't do no wrong. So of course, on her platform, I knew for a fact she was not about to have August come in and kind of take over the narrative. She wanted to control the narrative as much as she can, because let's be real, August is already saying all this stuff. Imagine him being center with both of them. He's not holding back. So she was able to control the narrative. You see, she was controlling Will. Like, what did she call it that they was in? Not a relationship, but a what? Girl.
The number 5 trending topic on Twitter right now.
Number 5. Exactly.
Let me tell you something. Future has taken notes, okay? All the fuck boys of the world have written down, this is going to be in my next 16 bars, okay?
Okay,
that entanglement, the fuck boys got it down pat.
Oh, they winning. They winning. But I definitely do feel like I would have appreciated if August was there, because he's the one who allowed them to actually face the truth with the world. Like, Will and Jada, what's going on with y'all relationship? Because we've been hearing about this since I can freaking remember. You know what I'm saying? So I would have liked it if she was to be real about her thing and invite him on the table. Like, he's in the back burner when he should be there addressing it with the world, because we heard from him. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely was holding back. She definitely was holding back. She was holding back, and she was afraid. I feel like she was afraid to, because for one, I think Jada's image is probably a little tarnished. Not gonna lie. I mean, one, you're married. Granted, whatever y'all got going on, you're still married, and you was messing with August. And not only was you messing with August, he was sick, or it just looks very weird.
Talk about that for a second, right? Yeah. Because let's talk about Jada's role in this, right? Because oh, sorry, I keep getting.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Hey y'all, who's checking in? 2020 has killed relationships.
So here's my thing with Jada, right? A lot of people have created these narratives as to what they think has happened between Jada and August, right?
Right.
So a lot of people assume that August came to her looking for aid, that he was sick, he wanted her to nurse her back to health. And I think that is
what? That's so ridiculous.
I think that that's an assumption. I think that he was sick. Yes. She stated that he was sick. He stated that he was sick. But I think that he felt comfort in her because he was making him feel better. I mean, she was making him feel better, but I don't think it's fair for us to assume that Jada's responsibility in that relationship was that make him better. Jada don't have no damn PhD. She's not
like who Jada Pinkett.
She doesn't have it. Like, what you thought Jada was gonna do? She was saying, I'm gonna put this good pussy on you, and that's gonna make it better.
Period. She laid it on him, honey. I just feel like, okay, for one, we can't lie, August is a very attractive young man, whatever. I feel like Jada was just attracted to him. They clicked, they hit it off. I don't think it was nothing like, I'm gonna nurse you back to health. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, no. What are we talking about here? So I definitely feel like, and to be honest with you, do I feel like Jada took advantage of August? I'm going to have to say no. I don't think she did.
No, because
a lot of people are saying that though.
Well, here's the other thing. A lot of people, and this is why I had a hard time with them being 100% honest. Let's be clear. Will and Jada are swingers. Like, this is not, you think that this is the one and only time that she ever slept with another man while married to Will? No, this is a common practice.
Okay, Will too, if y'all really trying to talk.
You think, and put this in your mind, okay? You get one time. Let's hypothetically talk about it. You get one time to see somebody else in your relationship, and you think Jada chose August out of all the niggas in the world? You think that she chose that one time to be with August? No, she been doing this shit, and so has Will.
You know, I didn't even think about that.
They both have been with multiple people. They are in an open relationship, and I think that the reason why she didn't want to be 100% accountable about her actions with August, and also just, I think that they're just very private. Like, they've never had, I think they've been,
this is really making them face the fact of,
they've never had to talk about it openly. And so, yes, they're still going to try to downplay it, make it seem like, oh, yes, like, we're this traditional marriage, and we had this this period where we were broken up. They was not broken up.
And of course, like I just got bullshit from the whole thing. Like you said, like we were saying, like if August was actually there, it would have been a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I felt like so much truth would have came out of that. But the fact that he wasn't there, she was able to control the narrative and control all of our minds to, I'm Jada, and this is what I'm saying, and this is what happened. When we all know, you know, even looking at Will, like imagine talking to your wife about her smashing a nigga 20-some years younger than you.
Got with other women. And see, that's why I'm kind of
size. We all know August got that, you know, from what I know.
Down there. But you don't want to know what hurts me is the fact that my opportunity to be nursed by Will is out the window. Mm-hmm. I would have wanted to move to LA and went up to the Smith's house and been like, I'm a little sick, Will. Can you
I'm over here like August, like give me the formula for real. Let me see what's up. What's up, Will?
So but no, so the other thing that I really wanted to touch on, I lost my train of thought just quick. Girl.
That's what they didn't will do to you now.
Must be doing to you, you know?
For real though, that's what they'll do to you.
But there was a point that I was gonna make about August in particular, and I just forgot. I don't remember what it was. Trady, we can't see you.
I know, I'm reading these comments, girl. My bad. Hold on. August is from New Orleans. Ladies get
entangled.
Entangled.
First of all, here's the real tea. August Alsina is bisexual. You're not gonna tell me otherwise.
Oh no, we not sis. Bisexual. Where do you hear that from?
How with men? August is very high. I experiment.
Yeah, and it is Hollywood. It's Hollywood, so.
Exactly. You don't think that
it's all in the camera.
You don't think that Will has possibly been with men too?
Oh, that was another thing. They said that they all was like joining in or something.
I heard the same thing. I didn't want to bring that to the IG Live, but I heard the exact same thing.
We just gonna say allegedly, y'all. Allegedly.
I heard.
Let me throw out that term real quick, because you know, allegedly.
Allegedly, I heard that Will was smashing August, and Jaden got a little taste too.
I don't like that. When I was, first of all, the level of, and I said this on my Instagram story, the level of like uncomfortableness that they both had was just like, y'all are killing me right now. Just Jada, you're smashing him. You've been smashing him. I didn't like that Will kept like giving him a nickname like Aug. What was he saying? Like, nigga, call him August. Like, yeah. August fuck messing with your wife. He was like, yeah, Aug. And I'm like, Aug? What do you call him, Aug?
Exactly. Oh, I know what my other point was that I forgot earlier.
What happened? What's going on? What's T?
The timeline. The timeline don't make sense.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
She said, she was like, I don't understand where all this is coming from, because August and I started dealing with each other 4 years ago. She explained how the relationship came to be, said that her and Will were in this rough patch, and that they decided that, well, they thought that the relationship was going to be completely over. They decided to make up, and that they were going to work on the relationship. And that's when August was like, I can't handle it. I can't be with you if you're going to be with him, and left the relationship. And she said,
oh, he's so childish.
She said that they have not talked since then. Okay, so I have two questions from that. Okay, if y'all got together 4 years ago, did y'all's relationship end about 2 years ago? Did y'all have about a 2-year affair? And the reason I asked that is because August Alsina was one of the first guests on Red Table Talk. Red Table Talk did not exist 4 years ago.
Oh, you know what? Coco, let me find out. Nah, the timeline don't match. You know, but somebody in my comments.
Which is why I'm thinking to myself, Will and Jada made this out to be something more than it was. Right. Y'all that nigga coming in and out the house, and y'all was all smashing at one point, and that's just what the relationship.
I can't even imagine.
And you guys just weren't expecting for him to talk out publicly about it.
Yeah.
Or this was a 2-year affair, and you guys haven't talked since.
Right.
I was like, because y'all talked 2 years ago.
And that's what I'm thinking, because the whole 4-year thing just didn't make any sense to me. Like when I thought about it, I was like, wait, something ain't adding up. And somebody in my comments even said that on my page, like, I don't understand the timeline. So at the end of the day, what we have learned from Jada and Will in August is that Jada and Will are never going to be 100% honest about what's going on with them, right? August is
not our business. It's not our business.
It's not our business, but it is because it's out there now. We are their audience, and they owe us, especially since we've been hearing about this same rumor for as long as I can remember. You know what I'm saying? So they owe us something, and that red table talk for 8 minutes did not cut it. So now I'm gonna need August to go ahead and hop on, tell us what the real tea is, some more tea, since he's already on the roll, so we can really get, like, you know, what we need to get out of this. Because like I said, I definitely feel like cheated out of that whole interview. Like, Jada, what? Like, what? It was a mess. It was a mess.
Gotta make sure that the Indian is not notarized. To be honest, I think that they allowed August to be the exception of the rule because he was so sick. I think that any other time that they
what was he sick with? What was going on again?
Who knows? You know,
because I'm over here thinking he's dying in a deathbed or something. Like, what's wrong with him?
Well, August, you know, he's had a lot of mental issues. He's had a lot of tragic things happen to his family. He's opened up and talked about being depressed and having suicide thoughts. So there's a lot of different things.
So yeah, he was going through a lot. Somebody said
that he was sick. Like there's what that sickness really was.
Because he never touched on it, right? Like, it might just been from the industry and his career.
No, he said that he was sick. I mean, well, he's openly talked about the different things that he suffered with. Because remember, it was like last summer that he was in the hospital and his eyes were like swollen shut.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, he's been through some things.
He's been through a lot of stuff. August has been,
and Jada ain't making enough. I feel like what happened was Jada just kind of like dropped him like a dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm done with you. And then that really just took him over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine, like, for instance, if you smashing the industry guy, whatever, y'all keeping on the low, like, if it's just going well, I don't see why he would just come out and just say something about it. I feel like Jada just really just kind of like crushed him so bad to the point he felt like he needed to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was going good, they would have their little thing going on, will approve from what he said. Why would he come out now? For what? To ruin that relationship? I felt like Jada probably just cut him off, and now we're here at the red table talking about it.
Right. Yeah, I think you know, a lot of people say that he was doing this for album promotion, and to be honest with you,
I don't see that.
I see somebody who's hurt and who wants to know, like, this situation fucked me up. She don't want nobody to know, but I'm gonna tell the world because I'm still fucked up over it. I mean, just think about how you feel when you're broken up with somebody. Like, you want to talk to somebody about it. You want people to know, like, hey, this really fucked me up. Like, that time period when I was doing X, Y, and Z, that was because I was dealing with a heartbreak from this relationship. And guys to fully understand and know. So here's some tea. I don't think that he was doing it for album promotion.
Oh, definitely not. Like, I mean, ironically, it happened around the same time, but I definitely don't. And we never know his motive because, for one, August has spoke about this before. So that's why, but he also spoke about this around another song. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is kind of a little timeline here, August. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I do think he's very genuine with his feelings and what he's saying and what he thinks. So I definitely feel like I don't think it's publicity for his album, but I do think how ironic that we're talking about this yet again when we all know what's up. Now, the fact is Jada and them had to actually talk about it now, which is a little different. And a lot of people said they think that Jada and Will is a part of his album too, publicity. But I personally don't think Jada and will talk about this just to help his album sales. Like,
I think that's
stupid. I think that's really corny. Like,
no, they've never talked about
anything, let alone August.
Pretty candid and open about their relationship over the last couple of years with, you know, the red table talk. But I don't think that this is something they wanted to talk about. I think
they look embarrassed. Like,
I think August slipped through the cracks. I think they've been doing this. I think that Will and Jada have been had an open marriage and that they've been letting people in, and that August slipped through the cracks and now
really fell in love, got his little puppy heart broken, and we're at the table talking about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how do you think it's gonna like play out? You think he's gonna come back and say something or what?
I think he's absolutely gonna say something.
You think so?
I don't know. Well, you see, he already tweeted something today.
He
Tweeted something.
did. What was going on with him and Keke Palmer? What happened with that? I saw a little something, a little glimpse, but I wasn't able to like fully dig into that. What happened?
So from what I remember back in the, well, I won't say back in the day. I would say like 2015 maybe. I remember
back in the day.
I guess that was back in the day. I'm old. August and Keke took a selfie together.
Okay, in a car, right?
In a car. Mm-hmm. And I remember a lot of people speculating on whether or not they were in a relationship. But I think
everybody want August, ain't it?
For sure definitely said, no, we're just friends. And so I'm trying to pull up the tweet now. But
everybody want August, child.
August is very attractive, but he's like,
he got that Lysol type meat that everybody likes.
I don't know what it is.
It's that Lysol that everybody talks. What is this on my phone?
Looking up the wrong thing.
Yeah, but I saw him respond to Keke, but other than that,
here's the
my little polo stand.
He used to fuck with Keke.
Somebody said Cougar Cat will do that to you.
So nobody.
Look.
Terrible. Okay, so Keke Palmer was responding to a tweet that's now been deleted, so I don't know what it was. But she responded saying,
"Girl, you know the shade room got it." What is it?
August was never my man. That's why you're still reaching to this day to figure out nothing. Then August responded and said, "You absolutely right. I was never your man. You could possibly never, shorty. It seems you mad you got curved, but your so-called friends are the reason for that. They show endless thread of text pics of me that you sent, worried about who I date, and begged me to not further disturb your mental instability." And then he went on to say, "Imagine not knowing how to mind the business that pay you. I catch all the subliminals, and you can call me whatever you like. Mess is constantly inserting yourself in topics you have nothing to do with. Go play with your man, me. If you have something to say it with your chest. Chest kids, it's always very perplexing because I real deal be showing people genuine love. Whole time they be eating your little heart. Anyways, next." Then he retweeted a little a Virgo tweet saying that he's not rude. Since Virgos are not rude, they're honest. I guess he wanted to tell people about that. Then somebody else retweeted his tweet that was about him curving Keke Palmer, and he said, "August unloading the 6ix9ine clip on any female who tries him right now." He responded and said, "No, I actually fuck with Keke, so to see her covertly speaking subliminal shade around my name over the past week is deeply perplexed. I don't and never have had a problem with the girl. It's always been Virgo love, so to see that is a mind fuck to me." So he's just hurt right now.
And I think people should just leave him alone because we don't need him to be back.
He needs to log off the internet. He needs
to log off. I do think he needs to respond to what Jada said that they had going on.
A Facebook. He needs to log off of all social media platforms.
What he needs to do is respond to what Jada said that they had going on, because she only admitted that it was a relationship because her husband said it was a relationship. She ain't counted as no relationship, so.
Well, I don't even think that he should respond to her, because anything that he says right now in response to her is going to be strictly out of emotion and not
you're right.
Logical response. And what we saw between Jada and Will today, I think, was a lot of emotion, a lot of emotion that they did not really want to uncover. They were trying to cover it up. Clearly, the interview we saw between August Alsina and Angela Yee, that was very emotional. Like, everybody's just very emotional. What I would
and it's a sad time because I do feel like they was family before they started sleeping together. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine, like, But I mean, at the end of the day, at least we got something out of the Smiths. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very surprised that they even did this. So,
right. I would like to see, and I think it'll take a while. It'll probably be a year, maybe 2 years. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but I personally would like to see all of them come to the table and talk together. And
I don't even think they're friends. At this point, I don't see that happening. Like, I feel like they think that August has truly tarnished who the world thinks the Smiths are. Even if we hear these rumors and allegations, August is the first to make them really own up to what they're doing. So I don't think that's really going to be forgivable in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? I don't see like she talked about on Red Table Talk. I think that's going to be the end. I don't think we're going to hear anything else from neither party. I don't.
The reason I don't think that that's 100% gonna happen is because the energy that Jada gives off, particularly when it comes to her Red Table Talks, is that she opens it up to people that she may have not always gotten along with. She revisits topics that have been talked about publicly before in the press.
Right.
She seems to be a pretty open book and forgiving, and I think it's going to take time to get there. I just don't see them completely deading of a person just because he talked out of turn, essentially. But they have to understand and know that, like, this is the person that y'all brought into your home. You knew what it was. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I truly feel like the fact that August wanted to speak publicly about this has made them kind of upset. For instance, if they had such a great relationship, why can't he just talk about it with Will and Jada amongst each other, and we never have known? So I don't see them rekindling this at all, because again, it's embarrassing. Look how Jada look now. She looked like a fool. You know what I'm saying? They all look like a fool. So for them to rekindle that and go back on it, I just feel like the Smiths are very like, look, Jada, I said it on my platform. I'm not talking about it no more. I feel like her, August, and all of them, they're not even friends. I feel like they don't speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, why didn't he just go to them and really try to hash that out? Instead, he told the world, and now the world are bashing the Smiths or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see this happening. I feel like this is going to be the end of this saga that everybody had questions about. I don't see them rekindling this whatsoever. Like, I just don't. It will be no point.
Yeah.
To rekindle this all over again when she legit brought herself to her own table to talk about whatever she wanted to hash out. I don't see her going back and forth with this. I don't. Yeah. For what? You know, like, they're not, for what?
I'm just interested to see what happens. I have no idea.
All I know is August, he need to go ahead and say what he need to say and call it a day, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna revisit this. The Smiths are done. They brought their asses to that damn table. They're done.
I don't know if he's gonna say anything else. I don't know if he is, but you know,
he's not.
I wouldn't be surprised if by Sunday, when I do another IG live feature on DJ Frosty, I would not be surprised if it happens again, if he says something else. So we'll have to see.
Like you said, he just needs to log his ass out, because at this point, he's only hurting himself. And if he truly wants a relationship with Jada and Will as just collectively like, hey, you guys, I'm sorry, I was just in love with your wife, then he needs to just shut up. And again, he needs to just hash that out with them on our own personal accord, not with us, because now we're making it worse. We are making it worse. The people are making it worse. So regardless of what he says to them or whatever they talked about, the fact that it's all out and open now is making it a lot worse for people. So, you know, again, I don't see them. I don't think they're friends. I don't think they're going to ever talk about this again, because again, Jada brought herself to her own table. So what's the point? So all August needs to do is get some real therapy and stop depending on Jada's little pussy. Okay.
Get some real
he depended too much on that cat from Jada.
Pussy. Get some
Somebody said cougars do that to you. See, I would not know.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. But look, I gotta run.
All right, boo. Thank